Epic. So epic. I didn't think that this show could get any cooler, and then it gave us that scene. Just casually dropped the most epic thing I've ever seen in my life. Yeah.
父さんが助けてくれた。に代々伝わる神楽で、なぜ技を出せたのかわからない。でも、それで助かった。勝てた。
Oh no.
耳鳴りがひどい。体中に激痛が走ってる。戦わなければならない。伊之助を助けに行くんだ。
Oh, Inosuke. He's still worried about him.
そういえば、あの灰のような匂いがしなかった。まさか。
No. What?
首を切ったのに。
僕に勝ったと思ったの。僕は自分の糸で首を切ったんだよ。お
What?
前に首を切られるより先に、お前も妹も殺してやる。こんなに腹が立ったのは久しぶりだよ。僕と僕の糸だけ燃えたよね。妹の力なのか知らないが、させてくれてありがとう。たちを刻めるよ。
I can't believe he's still alive because he cut his own head off.
していても関係ない。
あやめかご。
焦るな。息を乱すな。上がらない。
He did end up having to get saved.
俺が来るまでよくこらえた。あとは任せろ。次から次に僕の邪魔ばかりするクズどもめ。国士臨戦。全集中11の型。なぎ。
11の型。
Right?
11の型が何だって言うんだ。
They didn't touch him.
なんだ。そんなはずはない。もう一度。
That was so easy for him. What the heck?
私だけは今までしくじったことなかったのに、この家族ごっこを。
やっと追い詰めたぜ。おい、あれ。お。
ねえ、助けてほしい。その代わり、僕の頼みを聞いてくれる？
何でもする。言う通りにするから助けて。
僕の家族になってよ。
なるよ。
何の話をしているんだ。さあ、
Dang.
覚悟しろ。
Out of the pot and into the frying pan, though. I was wondering if he made the other demons, but I guess he's just been collecting them. There's more than 5.
今日から君も僕の家族だ。
I can't believe that that he really cut his own head off. Tanjiro would have gotten him if he hadn't have done that.
なんで？私たち家族の能力は、ルイはあの方のお気に入りだから、こういうことも特別に許されているのよ。
Oh, I see.
さて、仕上げをしようね。
Oh, what?
おめでとう。これで本当の家族だ。
So creepy looking.
ただのままごとよ。え？血のつながりなんかない。寄せ集めの家族だもの。時々戻ってしまうんです。
What?
言い訳はいいよ母さん。
Oh.
ちゃんと母さんをやって。
何もこんな意味不明の家族ごっこがしたかったわけじゃないのに。ルイの要求や命令に従わないまれたり、知能を奪われたり、吊るされて日光に当てられる。一緒に逃げましょう。あなただから言ってるのよ。本当の妹のように思っているわ。
Aww. They obviously didn't get away.
明日、ルイがあの方に。
I feel like this is gonna be the one demon's death that I don't really feel sorry about. She tricked her. What? Why? To get favor? That's so messed up. Is ignorance truly bliss for her, or is she actually thankful that he saved her?
あいつらはバカだけど、私は違う。しくじった。
They were all fools.
逃げた方がいいんじゃない？
知ってるよね。顔が元に戻るのは僕嫌いなんだ。何見てるの？
That's what he walked into.
無駄よ。切れやしない。
Ew.
まず妖怪液が邪魔な服を溶かす。すぐドロドロになって私の食事になる。わあ、
That's
すごい
gross.
ですね。手のひらから糸を出して。月が綺麗ですね。
She's so polite.
私と仲良くするつもりはないみたいですね。待って、無理やり従わせるの。逆らったらバラバラに刻まれる。
I obviously don't believe her.
それは痛ましい。可愛いお嬢さん、あなたは何人殺しましたか？5人。さっきうちの隊員を眉にした術さばき、見事でした。80人は食っていますよね。食って
80.
ないわ。山の西側では大量にがぶら下がっているのを見てきました。中に囚われた人々、眉玉は14個ありました。私は怒っているのではないですよ。確認しているだけ。正確な数を。
What the heck?
確認してどうすんのよ。正しく罰を受けて生まれるのです。罰？そうすれば私たちは仲良くなれます。人の命を奪っておいて歯をほじくり出したり、お腹を切って内臓を引きずり出したり、その痛み、苦しみを耐え抜いた時、あなたの罪は許される。
Oh.
一緒に頑張りましょう。
What?
大丈夫。死んだりしませんし、後遺症も残りません。冗談じゃないわよ。そんな。
So this demon's just like a habitual liar.
残念残念。
I love her style though. Even if she is a bit crazy.
虫の呼吸、蝶の舞、戯れ。首はあんな刀を。そうか。体が小さくて腕力がないから首を切れないんだ。
Oh. What? Is it like poison?
もいますからね。
It is poison. That's how she had the antidote on her.
胡蝶忍。私は柱の中で唯一鬼の口が切れない形状を作ったちょっとすごい人なんですよ。
I like her.
失礼しました。うっかりです。
She said, pardon me. Oh.
とどめを刺さなくていいのですか？
藤の花の毒で殺したんで、あのまま腐ります。
Oh, it's
私は薬学に
wisteria.
精通しているのですよ。体はほとんど無傷ですね。よかったです。さて、先を越されてしまいましたか。
Tamioka. Okay, so that's his name. Tamioka.
殺す兄弟。
何がしたいの？家族ってどういうの？
わからない。僕には人間の頃の記憶がないから、家族の絆に触れたら記憶が戻ると思ったんだ。
Oh,
そうだ。
that is sad.
禰豆子。
Well, I feel kind of bad for him. I didn't think that I would at all, but I mean, yeah, if you can't remember your human life and I don't know, it does seem like every time that there's a demon and then we see their death, something that they've been doing and holding on to as a demon, even though they don't remember their human life, it was something that meant a lot to them when they were human. And then they remember in their death why it meant so much. So maybe he did have a really big family, or maybe he had no family at all. And so he latched onto that idea. But yeah, I do kind of feel bad for him now. I didn't think that I would, but
すごいですね。鬼を殺す毒を作るなんて。
私は薬学を学んでいるんです。ただ刀を振るうだけが鬼殺大使のあり方ではないのですよ。
なるほど。
それでは大将こそこそ噂話。毒は鞘の中で調合していて、その仕組みは私と担当の刀鍛冶さんしか知らないんですよ。
よし、俺も特別な刀で一気に昇進を。
まずは大福を溶かされないような実力を身につけるべきだと思います。
なんてことのある言い方を。
次回第21話対立違反。志が高いのは良いことです。頑張りましょう。
oh, I love Butterfly Lady. It's so interesting that her sword is super thin. So she's the only one incapable of cutting a demon head off, but she's obviously very adequate in her skills and her moves and everything. The way that she was just so calmly talking to that demon, and her poison skills are really interesting. So she formulated a poison out of wisteria to kill demons instead of beheading them because her sword's like that. I don't know if it's like a strength thing or if it's just her style. She likes pharmaceuticals, so she kind of just latched onto that. So her sword becomes not as important as, I guess, it being laced with the poison that she's formulating. It's really cool. I love that each one of these demon slayers that we've seen in the upper ranks have their own style. I think that's really, really neat. And I can already tell that Inosuke, Zenitsu, Tanjiro, they all have their own style too. So I feel like they're really quickly gonna move up the ranks. I don't know if it's just like a style thing or whatever, but I think it's kind of interesting that, I'm not sure if this is the right term, but they're upperclassmen. I know that's more of like a school term, but the people that are up in the ranks compared to them even, they all wear the same black uniform. They all seem like they're just kind of cookie cutters of these demon slayers. So it's really interesting to me that the people in the higher ranks have so much flair and style. I think it's really neat. But wow, what a plot twist. So Tanjiro didn't really decapitate the, what was it, lower 5. I was not expecting that at all. And I kind of hate that they took away that moment from him, but I also kind of love it because it makes it feel even more so like he still has work to do. Even though he's tapped into this new ability, the fire ability, because of his father, he can now focus on that more and hone that skill more in his training. But it definitely takes a lot of training, obviously, to become one of the better demon slayers. I mean, they so easily took down these demons here as if it was nothing. They weren't sweating. They weren't, in the head where Tandro's in his head trying to figure out what to do next. And then I thought it was really funny, and I forgot to touch on it in the last episode because I was just so amazed by that final fight scene. But Inosuke kind of getting in his head, and he's like, oh, Tandro gave me a bug because I'm like in my head too and trying to think through the fighting. But that's definitely what they've been doing. And then these higher Demon Slayer core people come in, and it's like second nature to them. They so easily just do their forms, and the 11th form of the water breathing, which Tandro was so taken back from, and then the poison, and it just felt so effortless to them. It felt so easy. It makes it feel exciting because then I know, well, they have a lot more training to do to get to that level. And I also am really curious about the people that are on that level. How many of them are there and what are their styles? And it just makes it really fun to look ahead and look forward to the next episode and more in this show because there's just so much to it. It's so much more than just going on an errand and defeating the demon and going on an errand and sympathizing with the demon. And there's these underlying storylines that are really, really fun. And I can't wait for Tandro and Inosuke and Zenitsu to get better. Yeah, it makes me really excited to keep watching. But I think that these 4 episodes, like this entire arc, has been my favorite. I loved it. I feel like I just want to go back and rewatch the last episode like 10 times because it was so cool. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. I cannot wait to watch more with you guys next week. I think we might be wrapping up season 1 next week. How many episodes are there? 26. And what did we finish today? 20? So I think after season 1, there's a movie. And I saw some people chime in saying that I should watch the movie after season 1 ends. But then there was a few saying that I should watch the beginning of season 2 and then watch the movie. So for those of you out there that know this show like the back of your hand, that love it, how should I go about watching the movie in between? I think I'm gonna watch 4 episodes next week, so we'll watch 21 through 24, and then I will start up the next season. So I'll do 2 episodes after that, and then either the movie or we will begin season 2 and then watch the movie or whatever. But yeah, we're not going to finish season 1 next week, even though I would love to squeeze in those extra 2 episodes. I want to be fair to my editor and not overwhelm them. So it just keeps getting better and better. Honestly, I'm definitely loving my time in this show. So I will see you all next week for more. Bye.